Welcome back to Zelda. We are exploring the significantly bigger than it probably needs to be underground section of the underground, and I'm noticing that this island seems to be isolated. We're gonna try to find out that if it is. I think we're gonna go through here. Definitely, I don't know if I've mentioned my opinion of the underground yet, but my current standing on the underground is that it kind of feels like the overworld, but worse in every regard. I almost wish that instead of having just the overworld from Breath of the Wild, that they instead used this as the main overworld, so that maybe it would be fun. Feeling in the underground is a struggle. Oh yeah, I mean I'm like, okay, I don't know how many it is. I'm like 3/4 of the way done, but yeah, hey Quasi, how you doing? Alright, so we're gonna head here, because I need more information on how to get to this little area. Or I guess specifically this little area. I need more information on how to get here. Because it's looking like I might need to find a hole on this island. And, oh, yeah, okay, pink! I am doing pretty alright. I am almost done my third playthrough of Armored Core. Great game, by the way. Love it. And I feel like I'm close-ish to finishing this one. I've just got to fill in the underground, which the only reason I'm doing that at all is because it tells me where the shrines are. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't even bother. Because the underground, like, feels weirdly detached from the overworld. Like, nothing in the underground, except maybe, like, you get battery stuff, but for the most part, I feel like the underground and the overworld don't interact whatsoever. Apart from, like, the mirrored nature of it, where underground is the opposite of the overworld. See, it's not even that. It's imagine if shrines were the towers, except they had none of the things that make shrines good. It's literally just more towers. Like you hit the nail on the head with more towers. I know that the map, the overworld is like, or the underground is like the opposite of the overworld, which is why when I enter dark areas, it's actually better that I open my overworld map, because that'll tell me where walls are. But, like, oh, also I should probably be wearing my Be Underground equipment. This is also really annoying. I hope that if they do a third iteration of this, that they follow suit with what Ratchet and Clank did, and make it so that, like, owning the armor set is enough to get its inherent benefits, so that I would stop swapping the armor sets all the time. You'd think they would have learned, given that nobody likes the iron boots, but I guess not. Making our way downtown. Alright. Yeah, I need more information about here. Because it looks like this island is isolated. But I can't tell right now. Did it remove the pink for me? It removed the pink for me. Thank you for working for once, pins in the underground. Whew, this is gonna be a minute, but then we're gonna be done, and then it'll be the same thing, but above ground, but interspersed with parts of gameplay. Definitely think I need a break from this kind of game after. Thank you, Bomb Flower. Kind of wish these were easier to find, although I have been told... By been told, I mean stumbled upon a video that mentioned that the flower, or the tree determines what kinds of things spawn around the tree, which is interesting. The mushrooms grow near mushrooms, the bombs grow near Well, I mean, apart from apparently in the middle of nowhere, the bombs grow near the ones that don't look like anything else, and I think the herb-looking one grows near a herb. What? Oh, okay. So I bet this has to do with I bet this is a refight, quote-unquote, based on the geography. I'm guessing this is a refight of the boss we have not done yet. Just by process of elimination. I will say, I do find myself liking Tulin's ability. It is very handy. I don't know if it's nearly as good as Rivali's Gale, but, like, they're very good. Yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, oh, that's a weird mushroom. And then I went closer and saw the mushrooms were pulsating, which is always a good sign. So I decided to trust my judgment on this one and not go near the funny-looking mushroom. Yeah. I'm glad that they don't have Rivali's Gale in this, to be honest. There is a shrine I didn't know about right here. Cool. I don't know why I didn't mark that with a regular pin. Oh yeah, no, I absolutely don't use the hero abilities outside of the context where they automatically provide them, because there is no point in looking for them. And I feel like most of them aren't, like, strictly necessary anyway. I definitely almost would have felt like these operated like actual dungeon items. Hello, giant frogs. I am not dealing with you today. Because although I probably could use your materials, I just don't think it's worth my time. So I just had Pikmin flashbacks. These rocks reminded... I don't know why I thought of an Emperor Ball Blacks, but I just had flashbacks to that. Just, oh no, I better stay clear of those rocks. They're gonna get me. Yeah, no, sorry. I kind of wish that you could only... Like, maybe it would be better if... Outside of champions that have abilities that... Like Tulin. Outside of Tulin. And I guess while on vehicles, Mr. Rock Guy... Yunobo. I will never remember his name because it is, like... I don't know what it is about it, but it does not sound like a very Goron name to me. But anyway, Yunobo, yeah, he's got out-of-combat utility, which is great. But like the others, I feel like it would have been better if they had dedicated buttons, and so I'm kind of almost wishing that we'd gone back to a traditional Zelda dungeon item system where you can only equip so many at a time, but you push that button, you get that ability. Like, maybe it could have been on the Ultra Hand wheel, for example. That, I think, would have been fine. Like, I think talking to them is usually fun. Like, I haven't run into issues talking to them in their dungeons yet. So I think probably in the dungeons, like, you can talk to them in the dungeons, but once you get their ring, I feel like it should be an Ultra Hand ability. Actually, yeah, no, I think that would have been perfect, actually. Just put it on the Ultra Hand. Like, it's... Most of them on the Ultra Hand. I think the only one... even Tulin's, I think, could benefit from being on the Ultra Hand if you want to use it on the ground. Although I don't know why you would want to use it on the ground, because literally the only thing it does is do wind. Yeah. This should inform me about how I'm getting in here. But I suspect I'm going to need to find an entrance. Oh, yes. Hello, green marker. Please go away. Oh, hey, there's... Come on, light outfit. Come on, light outfit. This is the other thing I don't like. I feel like they have... I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate that I don't have to spend money on the special outfits. But also... I don't see why I should care about them, because I mean, I don't know if they changed them, but I feel like they probably don't have that many effects. I guess I could be very wrong about that, actually, because don't think I have a full set of them yet, but I'm just, like, not super interested in them. I'd much rather have, like, the cool new outfits that do stuff. They also cannot be upgraded. Okay, yeah, then no, my point still stands. You know what? I'm gonna grab one of you. I lied, I grabbed two. But like, there's such a disappointment. I'm like, oh boy, there's the underground armors that do stuff that help me with underground. You know what? I sure hope that's in this chest, because like the first two chests that I found were that, and then every other chest I've found since has been not that, and I've been extremely disappointed. Post shops, I also don't feel like... I feel like the post shops should have sold, like, materials that you use to upgrade your armor. Because then I feel like I'd be more inclined to just pick up random Poes underground. But, like, ever since completing the armor that you buy from the Poe merchant, like, I don't really care anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, random consumables are fine, but, like, my health bar goes so high, I don't see why I should care about, like, gloom healing items. Gloom isn't that This is fine. 10 different shade of green pant. You know, it's a fair point, actually. I wasn't considering that. But, like, mostly for me, like, they don't do anything. Like, give me fancy effects. If you're gonna include legacy stuff, have them do stuff. Have me, like, there's no reason for me to wear them. Other than nostalgia, which I don't particularly care about all that much. Except for when I do. But this is not one of those times. Yeah, okay. Well, our first actual puzzle of the day. How the fuck do you get here? I actually kind of wish that... Hey, Skyson, how you doing? I actually kind of wish that the underground was more segmented, because there's been a couple times where I'm looking for a underground, like, route, and I have to go, how the fuck do I get here? And that's really rad. And I'm sad that there has only been so many times that most of it is just walking. I mean, I suppose it could be vehicling, but I don't know. I'm not in the mood. Okay, where on Earth am I gonna figure out how to get underground here? I feel like a mountain would be my best bet. Is this a mountain? Herald Forest Park, maybe around here? Yeah, because there's also absolutely a shrine just here, by the way. There's just one there. It's absolutely there. But anyway. How on earth could, like, this island is not that big. Oh, maybe is there maybe a well? That I can jump down? This feels like... why are you here? Hello. Well, it's time for the old song and dance. Let's go grab our bomb flowers. That's actually why I stopped caring about them, is because I've mostly gotten the ones that you can't upgrade. Okay, one's dead. And the others stopped moving, so that's nice. I'm not really sure why they did that, but, you know, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouse. Alright, where... There... Are you little shit? I do! Oh, right, he doesn't actually gloom you for some reason, which is hilarious. And absolutely adorable. Like, I'm sorry, Phantom Ganon, the hands are scarier. I think I've already got a Gloom Sword. To be honest, I don't care that much. The Gloom Bow is really good, though. Yes, thank you, dedicated whistle button. I'm so glad that they use you instead of literally anything else. What do these do? I don't remember what those effects are. I'll drop the Zonite Bow. Well, there was gloom here, which is a little suspicious. But I'm still not seeing a hole or anything. Although that looks like it could be a Korok seed. Or a treasure chest. Thank you. I really needed those. Is this also... Oh, I mean, no, this is probably dead because I set it on fire with a bunch of bombs. Where on earth would a gloom hole be? There could be a cave that has a gloom hole. There could be. But I'm not sure where it would be if there was one. Those are just some standard, normal, pathetic baby enemies just hanging. I sure hope they don't decide to come to their doom. Wait, what? Yeah, no, I throw them all the time. I mean, I'm only up to 400, admittedly, but I use them all the time. At least if I'm navigating somewhere particularly mountainous. Though right now I've been exploring a lot of areas that are mostly lit, so I don't actually care that much. Well, this is the big mountain here. And I just ran through this forest. I didn't see anything that looks like a gloom hole. Horses are so... I mean, I'm glad that horses are not peak transportation, because I find them boring, but also, they're so useless. I'll have to... Well, Korok here, I guess. I'm not in the mood, Korok. Well, it would be icky if I could find it. Yeah, was that a shiny fox? It's starting to feel like maybe I should look for that cave locator. Hi. Yeah, this tall mountain seems like the place to hide something, but like... I don't see anywhere on this mountain that would have a hole. But this is the only place where you could fit a hole, right? nowhere else on this location is tall enough for that, I think. Unless it's hidden in, like, an alcove of some kind. Oh my god. So I've been watching a series of unfortunate events recently, and that opening theme for that show is a bop. I don't want it. See, I would love to mount a Lionel, but then you can't stable it. Yeah, I haven't seen any bunnies, and I'm also not sure if this would really count as a cave. Okay, well, I'm not really seeing how I would get into the underground from here. TBH. I'll do one more tour around the mountain, but in the interest of not wasting time, I already know where this shrine is. I don't need this underground, this little part of the underground. I may just skip it. As I said, I don't find the underground particularly fun. And, like, this location doesn't have, like, a big set piece. Oh my god, excuse me. A big set piece the way that the Rito Town did. Like, I actually liked finding the underground section of the Rito Town, but this area looks a lot less interesting to do that in. Yeah, well, there's a book series, but they made a television series based off of it. I walked right past this. I don't even find the landscape particularly hostile. Like, there's not actually that many enemies. See, that would have been the perfect area to put it. Right there. You put a hole right there, it would have felt very satisfying. But you didn't. You didn't put a hole right there. And so now I'm not satisfied. Whatever, we'll leave this for later. And maybe I'll get back to it at some point. Maybe. Okay, next is this location, which I also think might be difficult, but, oh god, that's gonna be a pain to get to. I guess we're going to the tower. Yo, Num, how are you doing today? We're going flying, so we should wear our flying outfit. Okay, so there should be a shrine somewhere around Hyrule Castle, so I just have to find it. Yeah, I don't really see a place they'd hide. But that's the odd part of that island, is there's nowhere to hide a hole. You have to be the final dungeon again. There's no way you're not. Which is a little unfortunate and a little boring, but oh well. Yeah, that's much faster than walking all the way there. I am pretty good, just trying to finish up the Zelda, so I can get on to getting on. Shrine nearby. Motherfucker. God damn it. Okay, new plan. We're going to do a short stop on Hyrule Castle. Actually, I probably don't need to do that because, which means it probably would have been better for me not to warp there. Oops. We can leave that because we're gonna visit Hyrule Castle when we go to end the game, I assume. So it's just a matter of finding that route under the ground. Which again, I kind of don't feel like I need to do. Like, I can miss a couple and be fine. What I really worry about is when I have, like, 10 left, and there's, like, a bunch of tiny nodes. I don't know what that means. If that's a game, I don't think I'm familiar with it. Oh. I see. Yeah, no. Very much not familiar with that one. Oh, hey, I found the light route. You know, I don't know how I missed this before. Ah! Yeah, no, I do not speak the Spanish, only French.